mediation program got started back in 1990 when the center of our football team, who weighed over 300 pounds, he was a really wonderful young man, but unfortunately he had issues with other students sometimes. After school they fought. The other young man got 3 other people because he didn't weigh that much and thought he would probably lose. And they got well down on the ground and started kicking him. And along comes another guy who I heard had felt bullied by him before, took out a knife and stabbed him right in the heart. And that was a very tragic incident. The next day I went to the principal and said, Brother John, that was John Seifert back then, can we start a mediation program, please, a peer mediation program? I had been trained as a mediator in the community, and I'd heard about peer mediation programs in schools. So the next day he said, give it a try. Within 2 years, we were doing 350 mediations in one building.
Like there were some things that he knew and he believed and read on paper, but it didn't really become reality until this student was hurt.
These students have an issue with another student or with a teacher, and we will sit down with the other student and do a mediation, or we will sit down with a teacher and a student and help them be on the same page.
It also requires somebody that is committed to the process that makes it happen. You know, that's Frank. You know, he's 100% reliable and committed, and after you do some of these things for a long time, you know, I think you get pretty good at it. He has a peer mediation course that students sign up for, and so maybe there's a class of 24, 26 kids, something like that. And for the whole entire year, they're committed to being peer mediation counselors.
Continuing to love somebody when they don't find it within themselves to love back because of the space that they're in or maybe the habits that they're doing right now. When a person is filled with God's love and keeps getting energized by God's love, then love breaks down barriers, and it works a lot with kids at McCaskey. So I think it's my job to care. I can't make you care, but I can influence you in such a way that maybe eventually you'll care about yourself. And so I like to think of myself as connecting people with resources that can be useful in helping them get to the next stage.
When I grow up, I want to be like Frank. And the reason is because Frank is committed to loving other people, committed to serving God, and it's not just talk.
I think almost everybody wants to be a peacemaker. And, you know, to solve a problem peacefully is just almost the cat's meow.